Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with all of you a stock that is about to explode tomorrow and why you should keep it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's pre-market analysis video, right after the intro. All right, y'all, right off the bat. Again, today was a pretty good day for the longs. For those of y'all who paid attention to this morning's pre-market analysis video, I told y'all that we bounced off of this previous level of support and that I was still bullish on the stock. It did phenomenal. The SPY did phenomenal. It was kind of a chop zone here, making it difficult for day traders. But for swing traders, this is good. All right, it's still on an uptrend. If we change the time frame to the 4-hour, it's still looking great, and it looks like it wants to go all the way up towards like 39, 32, maybe 39, 35 within the next few days. I'm not bearish on this one yet, but I am trading with some caution. So be very, very careful out there and manage your risk accordingly. I will follow up on this one in the morning. All right. Now for the stock of the evening, the stock that is on the thumbnail that all of you are looking at right now is MMM. All right, and MMM has been doing phenomenal for us. I addressed this one when it was at 176. All right, for all of you who may be new, again, we've been making money on this stock all along. It has room to go. It had a little pullback on Tuesday, but buyers stepped in immediately today at the open and pushed the stock back up to where it belongs at 184. I am not bearish on this one. Yes, I am still holding all of my calls on MMM because it looks so good, and I do think that it's going to continue higher. It already got into the zone that I've drawn from like these past few days, right? I left it there, and I think we're going to get in the middle of that very, very soon. If not tomorrow, maybe by Friday. Maybe by Friday, all right? Or it's gonna like be a little slower and get there next week. And it could even go higher towards 185, who knows? But either way, the stock is on steroids. The stock have proven itself to be very, very resistant to pullbacks, and I like it, and I'm still holding it. The other stock that I also believe is gonna have an amazing day tomorrow, that stock is WM. All right. And WM, I have been following up on this stock for a while. We made a lot of money on this thing. Again, I said pay yourself earlier. I did say pay yourself earlier for the potential of us dropping back down towards 120. It dropped down to 119 and like 60 cents. And then the next day, buyers stepped immediately back in to push it back up, just like MMM. They're both performing phenomenal. For those of y'all who took some profits here and got back in today, congratulations to all of you. Again, the momentum is still in the direction of the longs. I do think this thing can go higher, much higher. Keep that one on your watch list. If you look at this on the bigger picture, right? Short sellers over here is ready to burst. All right, it's ready to run. Keep this one on your watches for a continuation to the upside. All right, and then eventually as it goes up, you take some money off the table. All right, it's important not to be too greedy with these plays. So these are the two stocks, MMM, that I believe would have a very strong move tomorrow. All right, they're ready to explode, and that move will come tomorrow. So there you go. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we're going to be covering. Somebody said I was wrong on NIO. So we're gonna address that. We're going to address NIO. In the morning, I gave you guys this one as the top two stocks for today, and the stock was at what, $42.79, and I told you that it would open at 43. It opened a little higher, and then I specifically said that watch this one for a move up to 45 and do Um, and do not be surprised if we experience some turbulence. That's what I said, turbulence at $45. The last time I said the word turbulence, that was when we were trading SNDL, and SNDL got to $4. And when I said turbulence, it flushed all the way back down to over here. So right. So again, I'm not surprised that the stock pretty much gave back all of those gains. It performed very, very well. For those of y'all who have been holding for a while, for the day traders who have been like trading this and holding this, if you sold here and get back in at the lows, congratulations. Again, this is a reputable company. Could it pull back a little bit? Probably. All right, but I do know that it's gonna rebound back up again, and we will see these highs once again very, very soon. All right, I'm not bearish on this thing long term. I'm really not bearish on this thing. So there you go. Now the next one that we're going to address in this video, that stock is VERU. Somebody asked about VERO. And VERO, let's look at it on the daily chart. VERO had a phenomenal month over here. Lots of money to be made. And then it tanked along with the whole market right over here. All right. And they formed a very bullish hammer at the bottom. And so far, it's trying to recover. For those of y'all who are long-term investors, who like the company, who know more about the company than I do, right? If you like the company that much, just know that the stock bounced off of previous support right over here. All right. And this is a great place to accumulate. So you accumulate here, and then if it goes down again and retest that level, then you dollar cost averaging again. Because if you believe in the company and if this company is as reputable as you believe, also it has options. Let's not ignore the fact that it has options. That is why I'm actually featuring it here. So just keep this one in your watches. Bears are made their money. If it drops a little bit more and fails to tank below $10, they will cover again. And then we will start seeing a steady rise throughout the next few weeks. All right. But right now, this is just a time for all of the long-term investors to step in and to dollar cost average and to put some pressure on the short sellers. So as of right now, not bearish, and I wouldn't advise anybody to short the stock to the downside either. That's not the move you want to be making on this one. The next one that somebody asked me to do a review on, that is actually SU. And SU, again, I gave y'all this one at $20.90. All right, and so far, I should have included this video. I should have included this stock right after MMM. I do think that this one is also going to fly all the way up in here. I think it's gonna be very quick. I think it's not gonna last for too long. I think it's gonna go vertical. All right, so I'm still long on this one. Keep this one in your watches. For those of you who held through the pullbacks, all right, who are holding strong, waiting for this thing to get up in here, be very, very patient. It's almost there. It's almost there. As soon as it gets there, I will sell a lot of things. All right. As soon as it gets in here, I will start selling my calls. So my thoughts and opinions regarding the stock is not changing at all. And for those of y'all who missed that video, there is a flag on here. It broke out nicely, and now it's almost in here. It's almost in that drawing, which is a really, really good sign. So I hope that answers your question for the person who asked a follow up on this stock. So there you go. Now the last stock of the evening. That stock is a recent IPO that there is a lot of buzz and a lot of chatter about. So let's look at RBLX. Yeah. And RBLX just got out the gates today. It's a recent IPO. I think they gave it a price of like $40, but instead it opened a lot higher than $40, right? Again, for all of you who are beginners, IPOs are kind of risky. There is some opportunities in here. Disclaimer, I'm not participating in this. I'm not trading this. And the reason why I'm not trading it for two reasons. Number one, it just got out the gates. Okay. Number two, it doesn't have an option chain. All right. And over here on this channel, we trade options like 99.999% of the time. So if a stock doesn't have options, I'm not, you you know that I'm not trading it. I'm not touching it. I'm not buying it. I'm not shorting it. I'm not touching it. I'm staying very, very far away from it until an option chain pops up. All right. Kind of like what happened to Airbnb. It took like what, 2 or 3 weeks for them to add that chain on there. So I will be waiting patiently on the sidelines. I'll be watching people gamble their money away in either direction, right? Until I see an option chain on this thing, I'm not touching the stock. I will keep it like somewhere in the watch list somewhere, right? And I will patiently wait. I want to see that option chain, and then I will follow up on this one again. Where is it gonna go? I have no clue. I have no idea. I don't know enough about the company. I think this is like a gaming platform or something. I don't know enough about it. So again, I just want my option chain to appear, and I will follow up on it later. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel grow a lot and allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon, and the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma in the Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is new to you, if you're brand new to the market and would like to get started, I'll have some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, alright? Enjoy the outro.